some kind of mage or whatever. You don't know much about it.
I don't know much. I'm too busy with work to really worry about that. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what you were saying.
Would you look at that? It's just a funny little piece of leaf, because that thing doesn't exist.
Oh, dang it, it's a dead end.
Ah, I see. We've been bamboozled.
I hate this
Nothing.
It's a piece of leaf
Nothing.
just
It's
sitting awkwardly on the thing instead of a whole ass
Okay.
painting.
So, third person to say, I'm busy, so I don't really know. And second, Vupa and I also came to a realization, none of them are using tools. They're farming
Yes, they
with
are.
their hands.
Yes, they are. They clearly are.
Oh.
They obviously are. Can you not see it?
I'm sorry. They're
You're blind.
picking grass.
Fine. I'm sorry.
They're like, they're not, none of them are using tools. Well, yeah, obviously they are.
So do we want to check out that tower? Or do we
Oh,
want to
geez.
I
keep
say
going?
we should check out the tower, to be honest with
I
you.
definitely want to check out the tower because it's like away from the village and
That's two for
quite a
tower.
bit, but it's like still.
Vupa?
I have a bad feeling
I'm
about
not a
this.
leader, I'm a follower, so I go with the crowd.
Well, we don't really have leaders. We're just a group. So that's why I'm just trying to get a vote.
Well, if there's two people who have said yes, Raiden probably doesn't care.
Raiden, you smell something over there. It smells like food. Someone is cooking.
Well, I mean, Raiden, do you want to go to the tower?
Well, I think Raiden
know
is
he's
decided.
going.
Okay, to the village and start setting up. Raiden roared so you guys know that there's something out in the forest.
It's more village. It's a bigger village.
Ugh!
This looks familiar.
Seems like someone has been cooking, but they have... seems to have left.
Well, someone was cooking in here. Now they just left. I don't.
On God?
It's still cooking in the back.
Raiden, don't. It's. I should probably make sure that it's not.
Silas is gonna lower the simmers and stuff.
It's,
and
it's down here.
Fire hazards. Oh, whoopsies.
Wurmst? Wurmst.
It's a pot over an open fire. It seems to be just simmering away. Might be a long cook.
Can I come down from upstairs?
Look at it.
Yes.
To confirm with his chef, Gordon Ramsay style. It's burnt. Okay.
It's not burnt. It actually tastes pretty delicious.
Could it use a few more minutes? Could use some of this and that.
God.
I hope they enjoy that. My apologies. We smelled cooking. Don't worry, I didn't take anything, and actually I enhanced your stew with a little bit of spices.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, my name's Silas Amior. Nice to meet you.
You just walk into anyone's house with the door open,
When I smell food cooking and no one is home, yes, because that is very dangerous.
You deal with that how you want, Marix.
Sure.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, if they're looking the same, I'm like thinking I have to get.
Taste the stew and then yell at me.
How do I know it's not poisoned? Or worse?
Because I don't carry poisons on me.
Very well. I'll try this stew of yours. Where did I put it again? Oh, yes,
It's over
over
the
the fire, of
fire.
course.
Simmering.
I sometimes forget things. War.
Chicken.
What?
Please.
Someone worried about getting poisoned. That was a big slurp.
I'm a connoisseur of my personal stew. As such, I need quite the sip. I suppose you've enhanced the cooking to some degree. But that gives you no right to be within my household. Carry on now. Shoo.
Okay, I apologize.
Scram.
If
Off
you
with you.
want a better...
Go.
Okay.
Chicken.
I was getting in
gonna
trouble for
fucking
breaking
die.
in.
I enhanced his stew and he got mad at me.
Why, I say, I ought to give you a good walloping. Move along, move along.
Chicken?
I do apologize, sir.
He's wanting food.
I enhanced
He's
his
wanting
stew. He was
food.
missing spices.
Well, you can
Okay,
take your
Simon.
oddly shaped cat somewhere else.
I don't know.
No, he's not normal. He looked me in the eye by going really, really close.
Oh.
Also, he's shirtless with a tear over and a jeweled on necklace. Wait a minute. I should have scanned if that was cursed. Didn't think about that.
Womp womp.
Right, who won't get yelled at?
No, I think everyone would get
You know, maybe
yelled
we
at.
should just try to,
No.
Do not
Wait, didn't even have my tablet.
enter into the
There's
man's
an
house.
open area over there. We can check it out.
Cars breaking and entering.
To the
The
city.
voices are so loud.
I would prefer not to break any laws
Don't
that
listen
this
to them.
place has.
The old Mendros would say that laws were meant to be broken.
Well, I do not want to be breaking any laws.
Solomon just essentially went, "You've changed. The old Mentros would have done
changed.
this."
He used to be cool, man.
Well,
I will say, someone did run upon seeing.
He's still a
me,
good
so
older
I don't know how
brother.
I feel about that.
yes, I don't want to get Malik in trouble if I do
Racism.
something bad. I'd be representing him.
Maybe. You
Let's-
could. You might actually be correct in this instance, right?
We have more. Okay, why don't we each? Because I've noticed a lot more civilians walking
Okay,
about.
I walked
we each take
around-
a civilian to ask
someone-
questions.
Someone was right over there,
What
and as
questions
soon
are
as
you
they
wanting to
saw me,
ask? 'Cause
they
we should have a
ran that
general
way.
basis.
What happened? Seeing if they could confirm the story of the people up there about a disease wiping out all the animals.
Okay.
And the church. We need to figure out about this church, about this disease, and just figuring out what the hell's going on.
Who's taking Raiden with them? Because Raiden, I don't think would be good
Mendros.
at asking questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess you're babysitting me now.
Okay.
When it comes to the animals, you're going to be telling the story of the disease.
Oh. Excuse me.
Yes?
I just had a few questions, but also I'm very much intrigued by that. What is that?
That's our six-wheeler. It's very handy.
From one engineer to another, it looks amazing.
Thanks. We always try to keep it up when we can.
Oh, my other questions. Can you tell me why the church up there was boarded up?
The church was boarded up because, well, our priest, he left town, so he preferred Nobody came in.
Why did he leave?
He didn't say why. He just kind of left without reason. I'm sure there was one, but he never said anything. He just
Did anyone
left.
Did anyone see which way he went?
It was a long time ago.
And was it around when the animals got this mysterious disease?
There doesn't seem to be
I
a correlation
believe-
with that.
No. No, it wasn't around the same time. In fact, he left first. And then a long period of time. It was almost a year, really. And suddenly, disease, but that happens. But don't worry, we'll have animals back soon enough.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Big lizard.
Bad he is. He's gonna keep saying he's a cat.
They said that you guys have happened to have a disease that had spread through and killed all of your animals.
Yeah, sorry, I'm dealing with a bunch of other reports as well, so thank you for the clarification. Unfortunately, that's been going on and has been for a little bit.
Do you mind if I
What
ask
it-
about the symptoms that the disease caused to the animals?
Just come up with anything, light.
They started to go slow. They seemed fine for the most part up until some of them ended up having blisters, some of them having some other odd systems, aside from like maybe fever on a couple occasions. It's
Alright.
odd, so I'm not too sure if it was.
I feel like with how
Very
they're acting.
unfortunate. Anytime the topic of death came up,
I'm not too sure, unfortunately, because.
but
No,
could
that is
just be the reason.
perfectly alright. I know some of the questions I might ask you might be a little difficult to answer. I do appreciate you being, answering the questions for me. Do you happen to know if it's, again, this is just a baseline question. Did people get affected by this disease as well, or was it just the animals?
It was just the animals.
Just the animals.
Alright. Okay.
The lookout over that way, the tower we were going to, hasn't
Mhm.
been used since the guards have been gone.
What is going on here?
There's something suspicious going on because their behavior is uncanny as well. Because they're either paranoid, but they're paranoid, but they're also like, I'm too busy. I have to keep working.
We didn't exactly find any correlations to when they got it,
No,
unfortunately.
that's fair.
So,
Okay. Well, the good news is it hasn't spread to you guys. That's a good thing. Unfortunately, the animals are gone.
I'm very light.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna go. We're gonna fix things. We're gonna help.
Oh no! We don't need any help. We're fine as is. We're slowly building ourselves back up. There ain't no need.
Don't.
But
worry.
you, like, in your
Yeah.
curious
Okay,
nature, like,
sussy.
what is that word?
That even
Never heard of
mean?
Don't worry about
I
it.
don't know. but
Perry
we don't-
just kind of dealing
You've had to
with-
deal with a lot of stuff, I understand.
Yeah, we do have a mayor. She's in charge, and it's technically gotten better, but with this disease and all, it's. Ugh.
This must have been tough on her.
Yeah. But. I really do need to get all this filed properly, so if you.
No, you
There's
are
no
perfectly fine.
chicken around. I'm sorry.
Seriously, that's the point. There's none of our chicken because we ain't got no chickens.
Kid, they don't have any meat.
What? Oh
They don't have any. That's what we're trying to
Alright,
solve.
Mendros,
Why
we
is
learned
everything
that
with
the
bye
priest
As
is
I
dead.
can tell,
Cause
based
and that's
on
why they
what I
locked
was
it
told,
due to
this
mysterious
all
deaths in the
happened
church.
very quickly.
One
Well,
at a
I
time,
found out
please.
about the disease. I don't think I want to say it around here, so I don't want to cause the town people more distress about being reminded about their livelihood being.
Let's head
ruined.
to the lookout.
They don't want help. None do.
You mean
Because
that?
they
At
said
least while we're talking. Yeah.
Yes, let's walk and talk.
Because they said the guards disappeared, so I feel
I
like
also
looking
found out
there
that
would
there is a
also.
mayor that lives around here. That is alive.
Okay, so the stories the only main thing in these stories is the disease.
Well, I know about the disease.
Well, they said mayor, and the other thing for being dead is the priest, and the guards are gone.
The
Yeah, but
mayor
the
is
other
alive.
person
if the
said
guards
the
left.
leadership had all left.
Well, that's not what I was told.
It's a big old game of telephone, maybe.
Cheeseburger
Well, let's not run before I tell you what I know.
I know. I'm trying to
We're-
move slowly.
we're-
This
We're going
universe
to
is
The disease.
There's no one at the tower.
They don't know when it.
I think it's also locked up.
one person gave me a win.
Yeah,
Was he
someone
there
questioned me
after
about the
priest
tower, and I
disappeared?
said
Which
he
Rupa
used
has
to be an
found out
old
has been
lookout,
caused
but
by
it
a
ain't being
mysterious
used
death
anymore.
within the church, which happened to all of the other clergymen.
Was that a good enough explanation?
That was a really good one.
Necessarily.
It was better than what I had.
Said everyone who worked.
Yeah, it used to be an old lookout, and there were questions like,
one.
a lookout. They're like,
Because
yeah,
there's
well, we ain't got no
multiple
guards,
symptoms
so
of
no one's using it.
They have in their
Bru-
chapel.
Blisters and
Actually,
bruises.
Going here was a good idea. Guards usually keep logs. If we get a log of what they've seen, we can really put things
this
together.
might be a curse and not a disease.
I also have a feeling this might be a curse, and I have a feeling
They're like, oh, this might be a curse.
The chapel and the
It's not a curse. They were all just sacrificed to the demons. It is boarded up.
Oh my god, blueberries! So it's boarded up. Raiden?
So the chapel and the lookout, both of which the people who work there are just gone. So they boarded it up.
Raiden? Knock it down and I'll get you treats.
It creaks painfully. You're doing damage to it.
Kick it, Raiden.
It's almost coming off the hinges, and there we go. It falls in. Your all villagers would have heard like banging noises as they broke down the lookouts, the tower doors.
This is intricate. But alright, we gotta look. We gotta look for logs of some kind.
Yep.
There's books over there. I'm gonna look upward.
Books all over.
I'll go upstairs with you.
I'll look at these ones on the bottom floor. Yeah, you look on the table. I'll look through the bookcase because
And
I can
Raiden?
reach the shelves. Raiden, you sit there and look pretty.
I'm gonna take my 15-minute OSHA regulated break.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Actually, it's 30 minutes.
Not this episode.
Damn, we only give him 15? What kind of fucking bosses are we?
And we need the log. We need the last dated log.
There seems to be a lot of. There's some of them are logs, some of them are just books for those gods that would potentially be resting.
What seems to be the most recently touched books?
Did you check the
That's
table?
been able to tell. Whoopsies! Oh, people.
They break it in entering by this point.
I'm a cat.
He's a cat.
What are you doing in here? This place is closed off for a reason.
I'll let you handle the bottom part because I need to run up.
Tell them that we found something that might be of interest.
Usually, when you see skulls of humans, usually
Yeah,
correlates
it's not
to
a good
necromancy.
sign.
Yes. Actually, wait. Maybe we should stay up here just for a second. Really
Okay, God is here. I'm sorry, I can only be in one place. There are no human skulls.
No, you're
No, it's all good. No human skulls, but the
I had my
potion
little
set is
cursor.
there
I was like,
still.
wait, oh, Zala's here.
Yeah, no, the human skulls are not here. There is like the drinks. The alchemy station is not there either. But there's like the bottles, clearly ale and such.
Okay.
Okay.
If I look at some of the books here, can I try to see if I find any notes about like what this place is?
I mean, you know, it's a lookout. There is some more logs here. They seem to be older, like more older ones. There's some books that are like just for entertainment, for when the gods were resting. Most of these logbooks are just like the general, the occasional like bandits or whatever, or like the normal stuff. Nothing
Yeah.
too crazy.
Yeah, the normal stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Do we know where the most recent like logs would be? Would it be higher up or lower down?
You have a
Based
slight
on
feeling
what-
it's
what we're reading
lower down because
currently?
these are so like the much older ones. If you check
Yeah.
the
Okay.
layer below, there would be like more recent ones. So you figure that at the bottom is the most
Okay.
recent ones, which means I have to run downstairs unless there's more
Okay.
questions.
Run down, go!
No,
Go.
we're good.
Go, run, do it!
We
That's
friends.
not a
We
roll.
friends now, okay?
Did that one say cult?
Boring.
Culture.
Culture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's clearly something going on with this.
Still, the fact that you broke into his house and now you're breaking into here, are you just gonna break into every building?
No,
Is this
we
really how you
accidentally
investigate?
went into your house. We needed to break into this one, and the only other place we plan on checking is the church.
How do you accidentally wander into a man's house? Furthermore,
was
tamper
open.
with his stew.
Apparently.
Are you hearing this? The door was open, and so you took it as liberty to walk right in?
It smelled like things were cooking, and I did not want you to burn your house down.
I'll have you know, I was keeping a perfect eye on that stew from the third floor.
Taste test? Me hungry, methinks.
And your weird-looking rabbit cannot, in fact, have a taste test.
No! Guy showed concern for
Now you
you
listen
even if he
here.
didn't know you were there. So I think that should say
Now
something.
you listen
about
here,
character.
you listen here. If I catch you breaking down the doors of another establishment, why, I'll show you. Keep your
I
nose
apologize.
clean.
I
You
do,
shall
sir.
be sorry if you happen to do this again. Hmm.
No, it's hissing at us.
Okay, what did we find?
Beautiful work there.
Older documents are up above, so the more recent stuff would be down here.
I didn't see anything in
Well,
there.
since we're
But
looking-
anything from the table?
Can't read.
But
Wow, Silas.
they see so well that I forget that they're blind.
I hope we find something.
I can see shapes.
I can see that there are books here. I would not be able to read.
Alright,
Anything, God?
searching through them, you eventually find the most recent one, which is about a half-finished book. You start looking through, and it would state that the priests disappeared, the priestesses, the church was boarded up. There were reports about the disease and the fact that animals had to be killed, otherwise risk the disease jumping to humans. And then eventually the guards just was pulled out of here from seemingly an order from the nearest bigger town. Flocks.
I
But
also got that, but I understood it.
yeah,
The guards
Yes.
are pulled out by the nearest town, the bigger town. So they might have something to do with this.
Do we know what the church worshipped at all? What type of
No.
god
No
they
idea.
worship?
But this time, I plan on going in without breaking the door. Or at least noticeably.
I would hope that we
That's-
don't break in. At all?
If they're not
We're committing crimes.
did any
would
of
prefer
the
not to commit a
NPCs
crime.
go to the mayor and
We've already
report?
committed a crime by
You
breaking
don't
into
board
this
a
tower,
place.
Mandros.
You don't board a place up if it's not in
Mine
use. You
would've.
board a place up
I'm
if you
going
don't
to
want
Alright.
anyone looking in there.
That's the case. I will be coming in as the mayor, because they're about to break into the church as well.
Oh, fuck a duck.
Huh?
Nothing.
Why are we fucking ducks?
It's saying fuck a duck. Like, oh damn it.
Oh, okay. I'm very bad with sayings.
It's fine.
I suppose we can wait for them.
Alright.
Yeah, whenever they're done snooping around.
It's okay. Calm down. Curious individuals. However, they will have to pay for breaking and entering twice now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a stand guard underneath this tree. And I'll just keep an eye out, yeah.
Understood.
Taking a nap as per usual.
I'm not napping, I'm just being resourceful and using less energy to stand while keeping an eye.
And there he goes. You're saying?
I was resting my eyes.
And no.
It's nasal problems.
Sure.
What? It is.
I have a slight fear that they run off. Okay, no, here they're coming.
Oh, is that giant footsteps I'm hearing?
Just two.
Well, there goes my look.
Honest, we have reboarded up the lookout tower.
Why, thank you. You must
We
be
once again apologize.
the ones causing trouble around here.
We're not
Not
meaning to.
intentionally.
You walked in to a villager's home, tempered with his food, broke down the door of a watchtower.
I feel like context is important, and you're intentionally putting it out to make it sound worse.
I am
Going
asking
into his home
for...
due to the smell of food and fear that he was going to burn down his home. And then, as a fellow chef, I felt maybe some spices could be added.
Yeah, he showed
Breaking down the lookout
concern
tower
for a
was to
guy he
figure out
didn't
what
even
happened.
know.
You do have to understand, you are strangers to this town.
Yes.
And what about the watchtower?
The watchtower was to figure out what happened here. We've been getting mixed stories that have minor inconsistencies, and usually the watchful lookout of a guard is the most accurate.
I see. And what did you find?
We found that at some point, multiple people just sort of left, mainly the clergymen of this town. About a year later, the cattle and other animals had a disease that we're believing might be a curse, and they were all put down, and then the guards were called away by the next biggest town.
I do not know why the priests and the priestesses have left us. They just boarded up and left. A shame. No one here to spread the word of Elrath. But we will manage.
Yeah,
as well
why
for
did
the
someone tell me they died, though?
rumors that spread around. No one has died, I can assure you of that. Except for sadly the diseased cattle and such. We couldn't risk having people eat them. So we had to put them all out.
If I may ask a question real quick, what was the god or goddess that you just said his name was?
Ah, the dragon god of light, Elrath. All humans worship him.
I see. Could you tell me a bit about this god?
I think I think you better ask a priest or priestess. I am just a humble mayor of this town, and
No,
while it
that's
is
completely fine.
while it is sad that they have left us, I have to make sure that the cattle issue is a priority as well as the safety of these people. With the guard once again being pulled away for the main town, which happens if, I don't know, something spooks one of the nobles. They pull outlying villager guards in.
All right. May I ask another question? I had asked this to somebody earlier. Do you guys get your water from a well or from a river?
I suppose a well? Like any other village?
No, that's fair. I was just worried that the water might have been contaminated to cause the disease, or something I was personally worried about.
We have checked the water and it seems fine. Again, none of us have caught anything, so I'm guessing it's something specific for animals.
Yes,
Well,
I know
I feel
certain.
fine.
Well, certain diseases can only.
Can you
well,
tell
certain
that
diseases can
giant
only
lizard
affect
shut
animals,
up?
not humans.
He's gonna tell you to
That
do that
was
in
a
a
worry
moment.
that I was having.
You
Was it
have
just,
to speak
the
up. I didn't
cows?
hear it over the
Oh, no, that's fair.
lizards
Do
roaring.
you mind if I get a little closer then?
Of course.
Like
I
around here?
don't bite.
Was it just the cows, or was it the pigs and other animals, or was?
It was sadly all of them, like both the sheep, the cows, everything. I'm so unsure. And with no priests and
The
priestess to
kobold
check
has
it.
run off, and I believe they're approaching the church.
Keep an eye on them for me, please.
Got it.
Not as concerning a disease that it.
Without
It
the
was
priest or
after every
priestesses
animal.
here, we couldn't really tell what was happening, and I just had to make the best of the situation.
I
We are
believe
trying
you've
to
done a
clear
good
out the
job trying
fields
to
and
keep
such in
everyone
case
safe.
they ate something.
No, that's fair.
Might be nice to let us investigate because we do have a cleric with us.
Has
He
he?
might be able to detect if
Sadly, all of the animals have been taken care of, but you might take a look. Also,
what's
Drew, I
your,
cannot see if
because
you have your
he might pick
eyes
up something that
changed.
caused the plague.
They are changed.
There's something not quite right with the mayor.
Did you
She
bury the
has-
animals or did you burn them?
We burnt them for safety. You know, we can't have the bodies spreading their disease, whatever it was.
No, that's fair. That's all the questions I have at the moment.
Yes, can I
Right, brother.
assist you?
Mayor? Where did their little blind...
Oh, they're going to
footprints
head
go?
all the way over to a tower past the like the mayor's house.
Oh,
There's a rocky hill that goes down and around to like a tower built into the side of a mountain.
There's no chickens.
Apologies for the patricide.
for now, say that it's blocked off.
Got it.
Say again?
Mm,
A closer look.
are you
There's
okay?
definitely some kind of energy. It's not light. You can definitely tell that. Do you mind not staring?
Hey.
What? What? Oh my god.
That's not a damaging thing, that's his healing.
That's very rude, you know.
Oh. I have a bad feeling
That's
about this.
Silas's healing.
I have a very bad feeling about this now.
Silas, did you just try to heal her?
Mm-hmm. She's
know
got
what?
a lot of dark energy.
I have a
Dark
bad-
magic.
Not dark magic. You can sell that.
Dark. like a dark energy.
You know, it is sometimes better to leave things alone.
Alright, we chilling.
But then nothing would get done.
Maybe it doesn't need to. We, after all, have everything under control. A bit slower, but we will get there.
Alright, then we'll be on our way.
Please, before you actually hurt someone. For real.
Of course. My apologies.
You sense that it's hot.
Hmm. Come on, everybody, let's go.
Yeah. We're friends now. Bye bye.
I suggest you all go and hide. Just in case.
Okay.
Hold person. What really happened here?
You really wish to know. It's not gonna end well for you.
As long as it ends
NPCs
well
be
for
ready
these
for
people,
combat.
we're very obviously not well as well.
They're doing fine, no?
They're in fear, forcing each other to stay busy, not talking of the past, freaking out at the slightest thing. The house at least made sense.
If the only gods have left because the town was too scared of whatever ghost was haunting them.
Ghost hunting them?
The nobles, you know. They call the gods back for even the slightest of things.
I think that they called them back for something more serious. Because maybe this place was lost.
Well, I wouldn't know. They don't give that kind of details to us.
Fair. Why the dark energy?
I'm not too sure what you're talking about.
You'll find it's very rare I don't know what I'm talking about.
Maybe it's because I don't want to start something. She grabs his neck and it starts burning. Throw.
Brandon!
She sets on fire. Oh, this was
If combat happens, do you want me to spawn as something up here where Murphy and
Oh shit.
I don't know how to say their name are?
Ariashi, you can spawn around me instead, and they can come to the assistance. Well, you have been fairly entertaining.
I've got like this
but
like
I'm not done
hellish
with
armor
you.
set looking guy who's got like a bow and arrow. Is that cool? Oh shit! There's current fighting. My fault.
What is it? Don't you want to play some more? We're having so much fun.
You should have run when you learned I was a cleric.
You're pathetic. That's what you are.
I really did not want to have to do this.
Crab shield.
Jumps on back.
Ah, more friends to play with.
I really wouldn't.
It's down your back.
You also might want to look at your feet.
You have to do better than that. Push. Oh.
I can.
Look at you,
so
playing the heroes.
No, I don't think so.
Honestly, I've just been along for the ride this whole time.
Have you now?
Yes.
Maybe they actually did.
Come on then.
Are you going to make a move?
Crab shield. Push.
You might want to look behind you there.
Ah, the big lizard. Come on then.
I'm a cat, actually.
You kill her, you get her, and you get all the chicken you want for the day.
I'm done, I think.
Your allies betray you.
Climbs leg.
Little elf. Come here.
Check beside you, Mom.
Pesky, magical freak.
There's a little bit more. Oh dear. I can't have that now, can I?
Combust. I think tonight we're going to have quite entertainment. What kind of a creature are you then? Back.
Behind you.
Why do they have dogs?
We have many things. Push. Keep pushing into the tree. Come. Out of your little shield.
It's holy on that blade.
Interesting.
It's burning her. You find me a bit different than the others. Throw.
You might find I have a pet dinosaur.
Slash.
Bites leg.
Silas, you notice she is hitting you with hellfire.
Doing a lot to him.
What is it, little elf? You done playing? What you gotta do? Save this town from the demons, after all we have done for them.
Okay. Yes. I will!
Come out of the bushes. Ah, your pet is back. Combust.
Try his mana drain.
Look at you, little elf. Getting angry, are we? Your little pet is more of a threat than what you are. I will enjoy having fun with you, little elf. Grabs. Really now?
I mean, I could. Do you want to do the honors or do you want me to do it?
A quick question, how many lives do we have?
Grab throat.
See, we can't have that.
Throat. Elijah.
Oh dear.
Ah, this is so much fun. Crab's face.
Step on the back.
Pesky, pesky elf.
See, I'm not as strong as I used to be. So... oh, what the heck?
All NPCs increased attack.
Oh, damn it. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Oh no.
Mendros and Cecilia, handle that one. This one's mine.
No, is it so? Come then. That does hurt, you know? Crab's hand. Slap.
You good, Silas? You got it handled?
Slice. You're so entertaining, you know this. Kick.
Bites leg from behind.
Little one.
Emotion, you piece.
Handle the dog.
I will. I just need an opening.
Combust. Slices Cecily's tail.
Yeah, we can't have that. Behind
From behind Mendros. Wings. Wing. Oh, now this is entertaining. Just like the dark elven drivers riding their lizard pit. Slide. Push.
Oh, damn it.
Go get him, Raiden.
Weiven. Kick. Seems like you're enjoying me the most, little one. Go on then. Keep me entertained.
Hold person. Get back in the hold.
Combust.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off, Raiden.
Raiden.
Go get him, boy.
I think this is enough for me.
No, 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 no.
Lost lives. Sorry, I couldn't respond. I was getting my shit kicked in.
Quick spark notes. Those little imp guys are very lethal to me.
Understood.
Behind you, dog.
Alright, beautiful work. Y'all did great.
There is no emotion.
Church,
There is peace.
let's go.
Onwards.
Alright.
Emotion yet peace. Ignorance yet knowledge. Passion yet serenity.
The villagers are hiding and everything, so you can all take a break. I'm just gonna DM note stuff. Of course, the group has split up because that's what they do.
Hi, my earbuds fell out. Can you repeat that?
The villagers are hiding, the demons are gone, and
Well, I can
so
see why
you
we're
can just
getting
take a
more
break for
sneaking
now.
around now.
Y'all did amazing.
Okay.
This one is way more difficult. It's a massive gate.
Do you mind? I have an idea. I can't just melt it.
Melt it.
You might want to get out of the way. Give me a second.
Slowly but surely, you're getting through the wood, the reinforced wood, and eventually the door is open. Now, I don't have a
careful
map
with the
for
steps.
this, but inside you will find there's definitely signs of demonic cult worshipping. There is blood, there is bodies.
What fuck?
Alright.
Silas would use the last of his mana to purify the area, using the church as a battery.
Yes, you will feel that there is still light present, and with the Elrath help, you will be able to cleanse the place. The blood will have no more
Yeah,
effect.
it's a dagger with the eye, don't I?
True, you have, indeed.
Yeah, he used that to help.
Indeed, you'll be able to cleanse the place, but however, the bodies and the blood will still remain. You find that there was actually a back door for them to enter. It was a fairly hidden one.
You looking?
Out of this, the demonic sigils and such, but yeah, you find the garb of the priest, the priestess, you find some other people, and you find animal bones as well, explaining the real reason the animals disappeared. You figured a good chunk of them were fed to demons like the hellhounds.
It's clean. Oh.
Are you alright?
I used a lot.
Well, let's just go home. Do you want to carry him?
We're not getting
we have-
chicken.
We're gonna get chicken. Trust me,
can
we'll
get-
get chicken.
I think the last thing you have to do to get yourself some chicken is carry Silas home.
Yes.
Bet.
Come here, big man.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Bahamut, watch over this land.
Also, I love when my vision is perfectly fine, and then as soon as combat happens, Flux decides my vision doesn't need to exist anymore. It's my favorite thing.
It is a. Flux is a cruel mistress, some would say.
It really is. Anyway, I think it's time for us to head back. We've
Yes,
done all
I
we can
quite-
through this area.
Grove Street. Home.
Okay. Well, I definitely think I'll be trying to buy things that can detect demons.
As you're
and
praying,
devils.
you notice it's. But it might not really reach you, but something else resonates and thanks you.
Good enough.
It's something to keep an eye out now for your stuff as well.
Yes, I think I'll be investing heavily into those detections of good and evil type things. I believe that's something I'll be doing.
Because we know that they can destroy villages, because we've seen that. And now we've seen
Yes.
them pretending to be villagers.
Yes,
So,
I
shows
believe
a
at
little bit
this
of a line of
point-
what they can do.
Catfish.
What? What does cat? What does? I don't know what that has to do with
So
anything.
I'm glad my internet
I
decided
don't
to
think it does.
hold out
Why
until
does it
after the
do
fight
that?
to start cutting out.
Yeah, that's a timing.
I'm just gonna let him have it.
We should start heading back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I-
The longer we stay
Traveling
here,
montage.
The more we become unwelcomed.
Well, we dealt with the leader disappeared again. I'm noticing a trend that the big figure of each thing we've fought disappears when things are getting rough. So I
Well,
do
there are
think-
some
believe it's
rumors,
called
and I
a
believe some other
tactical retreat.
demon, infernal people would
Yeah,
say
but
this.
I
Pure
remember last
demons
time
and-
talking about investing in
Yes.
a way to prevent them from teleporting, and since
I
this
believe
has
that would be
happened again, I
holy.
definitely think it's a fake.
I don't think I've learned my lesson. Been staying so close to Raiden. He
Did you
keeps
just get
smacking me
hit
in
by
the
his
face.
tail again?
Will I learn my lesson
I think if I
eventually?
learned
Probably not.
anything today, it is that if something's off, just go to the mayor. It's probably the mayor.
You start to feel that the
Oh,
uneasy
it's not
feeling
all.
recedes, and soon you even hear a bird singing.
50% of the time, it's the mayor.
Thank you.
Or every time I've dealt
This
with something,
house
it's
has
usually the
been
mayor.
pacified.
Rarely has it
What
ever
are
been the
you
priest, and I know that's a
saying?
very common trope.
What?
This dinosaur is literally a parrot.
Raiden is being Raiden.
So he actually has a funny thing because he kept huffing magic, so he can randomly just start speaking. Because he also got speak with animals cast on him. But he is an absolute just chaotic being.
Stop taking phrases from Sierra.
So again, he's just a parrot. He just keeps making random animal sounds and just things I'm pretty sure he's heard somewhere along the way. Like, okay, I'm gonna copy that.
It's because he has like some kind of sentience level. He's not like fully sentient, but he has like higher than a normal average. He became a full adult because he bathed in blessed water.
I like him.
Who doesn't like Raiden? Raiden just. just.
We'll get you chicken later.
Don't worry.
We'll get you chicken in a second.